Mickey, for all of the news reports, both political and economic, the market just seems to be holding their own, like everybody's in a wait-and-see game. Is that what you saw?
There was just a story on Friday about how corporations had their best earnings in 5 years, and the market really hasn't done much. We hit highs and kind of pull back, and it just feels like the market's priced to perfection, and people are waiting possibly for a pullback. There's a lot of political news out there that's kind of holding the market back, and it's surprising that the market hasn't moved based on the earnings. But then again, with what's kind of going on, it's not so surprising.
So I guess the bigger question is, for the foreseeable future, will this just be sort of the status quo? Everybody's in a wait-and-see game until something breaks, good or bad?
Yeah, to me, watching the market, it really feels like I said, that everything's been priced to perfection. Things are priced really high. We got a lot of stocks at all-time highs. And it feels like the smart money is just sitting on the sidelines saying, hey, we want to be in these stocks, but not at these prices. They're waiting for a pullback. But the problem is there's a lot of computer trading that's not letting the market pull back. Every time we get these down days, these high-frequency trading programs jump in and push them straight back up because they don't mind making very small, quick profits. So you're not allowing these hedge fund managers to get in at better prices. But at some point they will, and there's a lot of money sitting on the sidelines waiting to buy these good quality stocks at 10, 15% lower.
So I guess here's two questions then. One would be for existing investors, what would be the course of action right now? But secondly is for those who have been watching these videos or thinking about getting into the investment game, start saving some of their money for the long term. What do you tell those two camps?
Well, for the existing investors, we've been staying the course because look, if we get a 10% market pullback, in the big picture, that's nothing because we're still in the same uptrend. And from what we've seen economically, the market's going to go right back up. The pullback is going to be a chance for people to buy in. And for the long-term investors, no big deal. For the new investors, it's still a good time to buy. So maybe if someone came to me and said, I want to start investing, I've got this much money, what would you recommend? And I may say, look, let's put 25% of your money to work here. Let's, put your money in the sidelines and wait and see what happens. Maybe we'll buy in a pullback. Or if you're really long-term, we just buy. Things look good. And I know I've been more on the waiting for a pullback, looking on the downside, but with earnings the way they are, unemployment at good levels, the economy's strong. Things look good.
Well, it'll be interesting for folks to talk about it. I think you'd advocate that they should. So if they're asking for some advice, how can they contact you again?
They can always email me directly. It's Mickey, M-I-C-K-E-Y, at Envestim, ENVESTIM.com. They can follow us on Facebook at our Envestim page and follow us on Twitter at Envestim1.
Awesome. Hey, Mickey, thanks as always. We'll talk next week.
Thank you, David. Looking forward to it.